She goes, my mom is Wonder Woman. And then the parent would look at me strangely, not recognizing me, and I would go, you know, every mother is a Wonder Woman.
What is up, everyone, and welcome to Moms Can Wine Too. Today, our wine of the day is Lumina Prosecco by the brand Rufino. This is from Italy, and this is our sparkling wine and champagne of the day. And this sparkling wine can be paired with shellfish, pureed milk. I said curry milk. I mean meat, y'all. Vegetables, appetizers, and snacks. And personally, I'm going to rate this champagne sparkling wine a 7 out of 10. I kind of wish it was a little sweeter, but it's not bad. It's a universal champagne, so you can really pair it with anything. It literally says you can pair it with snacks and appetizers. So, you know, if you could pair a wine with that, it just goes with everything. So, yeah, that was our wine of the day, and happy Halloween. I hope y'all like my Halloween makeup. I try to do something in relation to Halloween because I'm like, oh, why not get a little festive, match the vibes, the energy. So I found these ears. I had this Halloween costume probably 2 years ago from when I was working at a door. We used to do real Halloween costumes, so I was a lion. So I was like, why not spin a block? You know, I get in a little festive mood because I really don't. Me and mine don't have a costume yet, y'all. I gotta go tomorrow, hopefully, and find something. I'll let you know how that goes. Okay, stay updated on that one. What else has been tea, y'all? Oh my gosh, I've been celebrating my birthday the entire month, for real. And I'm not going to lie, this has been the calmest celebration that I've ever had, but I've been doing something every single week and I've been enjoying myself very well, y'all. So this past weekend, what's today? Tuesday, Saturday, I went to the Don Toliver concert, y'all, and I had an amazing experience, like for real. Cause usually I haven't been to a concert in a while. I missed Beyonce, I missed Janae, I missed Future, I missed all of those concerts because either I was working or I was out of town. So I was like, bro, I seen Don Toliver was coming around my birthday. I said, oh no, we have some motherfucking goals. So I went and I had a blast. The energy, 10 out of fucking 10, y'all. Everybody, well, at least everybody in my area, my section was vibing out. Like it was a really like captivating moment to see him come on the stage. Everybody like, I'm like, oh my gosh, I felt so proud up there. Like I knew this man for the rest of my life. I've been knowing him my whole life. I was just looking at him. I'm like, this is such a beautiful thing to really see somebody get up on that stage and have the crowd go crazy, singing songs back to back to back. The energy is amazing. It's really rarely anybody sitting down. Like, you know, it was a great vibe for real. And then I went by myself. I had friends there, but we wasn't going together. They just so happened to go to the concert as well. But I was really in a section by myself around people I didn't know. So, which I wanted to go by myself. But yeah, I was there. I was surrounded by couples. This one couple in front of me, it was a man and a woman, of course. And I think for sure, I know they were married. I kept looking at their lock screens every time they unlocked their phone. But they married, they had kids or whatever. But it was so cute because the wife, they were drunk as fuck. But the wife was just vibing. She was dancing, y'all. And the husband, he was literally just recording her like, yeah, babe. I was like, oh my goodness, y'all, I was having a great time. And then the guys next to me, they was friends. Like we was just vibing, singing. Like it was a great experience, y'all. If y'all ever hesitant about getting those concert tickets, I motherfucking say do it, because you can never know when you're gonna experience something like that again. Like I wish I could go back and relive the moment, because he was just an amazing performer. Like, and then I love his music. I ain't gonna lie. Like his music really just gonna get you locked in. It's in that in between. He have those hype songs where you just want to get in the mosh pit and throw your body around and shit. And then you got them other ones where dancing on the pole. Like he is very versatile. I really fuck with his music, y'all. So I wish I could go back, but it was an amazing, amazing experience. I highly recommend. What else has been going on? It is almost the end of the semester, y'all. I'm kind of excited, getting one step closer to senior year so I can get the fuck up out of there. She is my, of course, we are entering our terrible twos, and life is kind of getting crazy because we're starting to get into our tantrum phase. Not the coolest phase I've ever experienced, honestly, because I realized I don't know what to do. Like, I don't want to be abusive, honestly. So we were in the store the other day. We were in Joann's. If you know Joann's, it's a fabric store, very calm, very quiet. This particular day, Mai took no nap. We had no nap. We were running around all day. So we are in the store. Mai is acting a plum fool, y'all. And I think I took something from her and she blew a raspberry at me. So I'm like, oh, girl, I plucked her in her mouth. I'm like, girl, no, but it was a little light little one too. But you know, when they're tired, they just extremely sensitive, whatever. So I plucked her in her mouth, y'all. She falls out for dead. Honestly, I was like, oh my goodness. So I'm like, let me get up out of here. Goes to the checkout line. She's still cutting up. So as I'm taking her out the buggy, basket, cart, whatever you want to call it, my literally snatches my glasses off, rips my nose ring out. Y'all know this nose ring is new. It's still new. Even I got it pierced damn near a year ago. It still hurt. Okay, so when you pull it out, my eyes get the water, and so it literally looks like I'm crying, y'all. And like I said, Joann's is very quiet. It's very demure. It's very demure. Okay, it's calm in there. So mine is the only chaos, and everybody is looking at us, y'all. And then it look like I don't know what I'm doing because I have tears running out of my eyes when really I'm just trying to keep my composure because she just ripped my damn nose ring out. I have to remember she's a damn baby. Okay, my baby at that. So I'm like, fuck. I gotta stay. Like, I just had to get up out of there, y'all. And I didn't know what to do in that moment. Like, in that moment, it made me realize, like, I do not know what to do when it comes down to shit like this because I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to be abusive. I'm not putting my hands on her. I'm not about to, oh, you finna get your ass beat, da-da-da-da. Like, one, I know that she's tired as fuck. She was probably hungry. I think she was hungry as well, like, because we was running errands all day. Like, that was our last stop before I got home. And then also, I did just, like, pluck her in the mouth for being bad. Like, so she's just on 10 for real. So I'm like, I can't do anything. But at the same time, I'm just like, oh, no, like, baby, because it's giving the color of my shirt. Oh man, amen. So I didn't know what to do. I had no idea what to do, y'all. I was kind of lost. I had to run up out of there. But when I got to the car, I was talking to her like she was a teen. I said, no TV, no toys when you get home. Girl, Maya did not. She was not stunting me. Like, she was looking out the window like, who the fuck is this hoe talking to? Just, but girl, I don't know. It's really hilarious. Like, this parenting shit is, woo. I don't know, baby. I ain't signed up for all this. Real shit. I did not sign up for this. I'm just playing, y'all. But yeah, that's really what's been going on. Ain't nothing too crazy, been too hectic going on for real. What else? Yeah, that's really it. Oh, I forgot to say, if y'all do have any emails, any story time, any advice, any questions, anything y'all want to send to me, ask me, talk about, topic suggestions, whatever it may be, send it to my email at momscanwine2 at gmail.com, or you can DM it to the Instagram or my personal Instagram at __NeoningG. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get into our wine of the day. And I'm super excited kind of about this topic because it could go so many different ways, honestly. I've been seeing it a lot. I've been experiencing it a lot. And it's the power of the term mother. Amen. Something so simple that we don't acknowledge too often. Just the term mother holds so much energy and so much power that we tend to forget how powerful being a mom can be. Because I've actually seen instances where women have abused that power of being a mom and turn it into a manipulation tactic and narcissistic and, abuse for real, just because you have the term of being somebody's mother. Like, because it takes more than just the word to be a mom. Let me say that right there. But it's been a lot of instances where I've been seeing women abuse that power because they feel that just because they are a mom that they should be top priority. And I feel like a real mother understands that you were the outlet. You were the holder of the life to bring it to this world. And now that the life is here, let the life live. Okay, don't try to dictate what the life does. Let them live. And I feel like a lot of women that maybe not really the girls, like younger generations, of course, but like the old generations has had a bad habit of over abusing the term mother and using it for their own good. And I'm here to talk about that today, since we are a new generation of women and a new generation of parents, that let's not go down that route, because that's not fair to the child, because one, the child did not ask to be here, like I tell y'all 1,001 times. So over abusing your mother title is very inconvenient, and it's actually going to harm you in the long run rather than in the short term, because once the child begins to understand what's been happening to them their entire life and how you have been using them and taking power over them because you're just their mom, they're gonna resent you, and the relationship is just gonna fall apart. And then that's the worst thing that can happen, especially as you're getting old, when you need the help the most, that you don't have anybody to help you, because now your help, you have ran away because you were selfish and you were manipulative and narcissistic. Amen. So let's go ahead and learn those signs and be aware of the things that can possibly happen when we don't pay attention to how controlling we tend to be as mothers. Because I can see, like, being a mom now, I can honestly see how being controlling can, become so normal in a household, because it's just like what I say goes, and you don't have an opinion because you're a child, when that's not the case. Like, no, you can have an opinion. Maybe right now it's not going to be the best opinion. And I'm going to say, like, okay, let's revisit this when it can be applied to the situation. But right now, as your mom, I'm going to put your best interest forward, and we're going to move forward accordingly this way and not that way, And some women don't know how to do that. And that also goes back to building before you become a mom and healing those wounds and fixing those traumas and fixing yourself, because that shouldn't fall on the child. There's no reason, y'all can hate me when I say this, but there is no reason why a woman should solely depend on her children to survive through life, if that makes sense, right? Because that is a huge burden to put on a child that doesn't even know life yet. Like, you're a grown-ass person, you're a grown-ass woman. You need to learn how to handle your own problems, right? Like, and it goes so much so as far as like paying bills. Yeah. Come on, I got some toes curling to this one. I know I do. Paying a bill. I feel like personally it's different when you're in a situation where your children are giving, but when you're manipulating your child into making them do things for you because you are their mother, oh no, that is evil, and it's not right. Like, honestly, I'm not saying that anybody, probably none of us, or even if you are listening, you even dealing with your mother that's make you feel like that's nip that shit in the bud. Now you're grown. You sitting here listening right now. You're grown enough to be like, no, this is not it. That's not right. Like, I am your child, and you are making me feel like if I'm not helping you to these extremes, and you putting limitations on the things that I'm supposed to be doing for you as my mom, that is not right. Like, imagine that, just being a little baby and having to have these big obligations because of a manipulative mother. Like, it's just not right. And like I said, a lot of people take heat, like over abuse the title of being a mom, because that's exactly what they say. It's like, I'm the mama. You need to do this because I'm the mama. I'm the mama. But what does that fucking mean? Are you even being a mother right now? Hello, like you constantly screaming, I'm the mama, but yet you're not being one. So what the fuck are you talking about? Like, it's the energy be so odd and be so weird, and I don't like that. I really despise that. And it also goes into how a lot of those women tend to like to say that how being a mother, you can be controlling, right? Because it is easy to slip right into that controlling moment of being a mom and being like, okay, what I say goes, everything what I say, this is what I want, this is how I want for my child, that's all cool and dandy until a certain extent. Like, me personally, I don't ever feel like I'm controlling over my child. I'm gonna put my child's interest, her best interest forward. What am I trying to say, y'all? What is the saying? I don't know, but I'm gonna put her first every fucking time. Like, nothing that I do to anybody in regards to my child is personal. It always goes back to my child and the safety and the well-being of my child. I'm not gonna put her in unrealistic, unsafe, and negative energetic situations. Like, fuck no. Like, you cannot be mad at me for that, honestly, because I'm grown enough to see what kind of person you are. Like, if I see what you doing in your house, so what makes you think I want that to merge over in mine? The fuck? No, nothing about that is controlling. I'm just making sure that my child is straight, because she's not about to be growing up the way yours did. Amen. Clock that. Hello. Like, hello. Like, what are you talking about? Ooh, hold on. My eye twitching, y'all. Because just thinking about it is making my hair hurt. Because I've seen this in the span of this, really since October. It has gotten worse, especially with people around me, because I thought that, no, I didn't think that, only certain people experience it, but noticing how often that mothers like me, new moms, have to experience other mothers saying like, oh, this is how things are supposed to be and this is how things are supposed to go, when it's not even the case. Like, you just want some type of power because you see that I'm doing a great job as a young mom, something that you couldn't do, you couldn't thrive in, and you projecting that onto me. And it's just like, no, it's like, now you're not finna have no relationship at all. Like, it's not finna be none of that shit at all. And now I'm controlling because I don't want that dynamic going on. But yet it's just negative energy from one side that they really not seeing, because it's such a, tainted. Everything's just so tainted and colorblinded, for real. So I'm here to tell you, though, if you are experiencing a situation like that, you are doing everything that you can in your power to make sure that everything is right for your child. So keep doing that. Don't worry about what anybody else has to say, because like I said, some women tend to like to over abuse the power of being a mom, and they like to dictate that in everybody else's household, but they forget that you only got your household. What's going on in my household have nothing to do with you. Especially since the way that you handling me, you're not about to handle my child that way, point blank, period. You could call it what you want. You could call it controlling, evil. Oh, this bitch, call me out my name. I don't give a fuck, because at the end of the day, that energy is not being reciprocated to my child. And I'm going to block it to the day I die. Hello. Call it what you wanna, but it ain't that. For real. But yeah. What else do I wanted to touch on as far as the power of being a mother? Like, back into that controlling thing, like, I want us to really realize how much power we do have as a mom, because our children really do look up to us, for real. The things that we expose them to, we're their nurturers. We are teaching them. We are showing them what love is supposed to feel like. So everything we do is going to be very grasping to them. So be careful to what you're exposing them to as a mom, because it's going to affect them for the rest of their life. Like, don't abuse it, and don't be manipulative in your actions when it comes down to dealing with your child. Just be careful, because we can slide into those bad habits, because it's something that we've been exposed to for years. We have seen through generations. We have seen it 1,000 and million one times. Situation after situation, marriage after marriage, family after family. Like, it's shit that sometimes can be inevitable. But now that we are building a knowledge on becoming better mothers, I say be careful, pay attention, and do what needs to be done to make sure that the same mistakes are not being made for our children, because we have a fresh slate. We have a fresh start. Even if some of us didn't start off too easy, you still have time to get your shit together. So make sure you're clocking that tea, okay, ladies? Y'all are doing good. I know y'all are, because I'm doing good, you're doing amazing, okay? What else? Sorry, y'all. Sometimes I just get to rambling, but today I don't have my iPad because somebody stole my charger, and I don't have any motherfucking notes. So I'm really just freestyling it out today. But yeah, that's really what I wanted to like touch on today, for real. It's like just take it for granted being a mom, because there's a lot of women out here that don't even have the opportunity to be a mom, health reasons. Especially as Black women, we tend to encounter a lot of fertility issues, and just being able to reproduce is very hard, and for a lot of women. So it's just like, hold that shit so close, hold that shit so tight. But like I said, just because you birth a child, that does not make you a mother. You have to go through the works and be there as best as you can for your child in the best angles and best situations and best auras possible, for real. Okay. But yeah, I think that's all I got for y'all today. I'm trying to think if I want to ramble some more, because I do have a lot of work to do. But yeah, that's really what's been touching me the most, though, for sure, is like the whole controlling thing when it comes down to being a mom. Is so many different angles that can happen, for real. So let's talk about maybe like some tips that we can pay attention to when it comes down to not being as controlling. It's like, hear your child out. Like, your child has a voice. Let them use it. Let them dictate their life. Because like I said earlier, it's not your life. You just birthed the life to build on this earth. Let them experience the life so they can live their life themselves. Like come on now. Trying to pinpoint their lives and having a set in stone is where people tend to go wrong. Like, yes, we have certain ideas for our children. We have certain aspirations and dreams and things that we want our children to be, but also keep that shit with a grain of salt, because they are their own people. They're going to want to live their own lives. They're going to want to make their own hobbies and their own energies and their own relationships. Like, just let them do that. But in the instance of where you're trying to protect them and keep them safe from rickety situations, then that's where kind of you can cut the line and cut the pieces of cake and put them in the freezer type shit. Okay, so just be careful on how you're approaching the situations and paying attention to how you're handling things and how you're communicating things as well. That's another big thing I didn't even talk about, is if you are constantly dealing with someone that is nagging you about the decision you are making in regards to your child, communicate. This is what I'm doing because this is what's been shown to me. Like, you are not providing a safe space for my child, so I'm gonna move accordingly until I feel like she's old enough to let me know what's going on in the household. But right now she can't even communicate to me what the fuck is going on. So until then, I'm gonna hold back on that. You're not even trying to reach out to me. Like, everything that I'm seeing is very third party, so it's like we're not having no one-on-one dynamic. So that's even better, because you don't really care about the relationship. You just care about having a voice and saying something, so communicate that, so that way you can't say that you never say anything at all. Like, you said, you established the boundaries, you said what it said, and let it so be it. So with that being said, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and move into our question of the day. Yeah, I don't know, I just love my train of thought for some reason. But anyways, if you're new here, our question of the day is going to come out of our 3,000 questions about me book. And the whole point about us reading a question out of this book is to learn and love ourselves, because how can we learn and love our children if we do not know who we are as women, right? So I ask for you to, after I read the question, you sit in it for 5 minutes, you elaborate on it, you think about it, and then you answer it out loud. You write it down, you read it in a journal. You write it in a journal, you talk about it with someone, you talk about it to yourself, make a video diary, whatever you want to do, okay? So with that being said, ooh, this is so fucking crazy. Let's do this one. It says, pick a board game that describes your love life. Ooh, that describes my board game is crazy. Dang, this one is crazy. Pick a board game that describes your love life right now. If you know me, y'all know I don't have a love life right now. I'm in love life right now. Not in my interest. So I could kind of say maybe Monopoly. Or I'm trying to think about board games. Monopoly is crazy. For real though, because you can roll that dice and anything can happen. That's what I'm saying. I could describe it as like, my love life as like relation to Monopoly, because rolling the dice, it move forward, damn, roll something stupid, boom, move back 3 spaces, roll something else, meet a new person, get some money, It's like, just chaotic. Let's say that. We're gonna leave it at that. We're gonna leave it at that, y'all. It's very chaotic and insane and we shall talk about that on our pink episode, which is going to be in November. We are not going to have a pink episode this month because, of course, I missed 2 weeks out of the month. So we're going to see y'all again in November, third week in November, on Wednesday we were a pink episode. And so if you have any suggestions for topics for that, send that over to me. Y'all know I'm very open to that. But yeah, answer y'all questions today, and I hope y'all are very going through the motions and understanding things and learning new things in your motherhood journey, ladies. Sorry to keep it so short. This is our second episode this month, and it's short as fuck, but we got things to do, ladies. So we're gonna be back with a part 2 as far as this topic is concerned. But until then, ladies, y'all are doing an amazing job. If y'all ever need me, please hit me into my Instagram DM, momscanwine2, email momscanwine2@gmail.com, my personal Instagram, whatever y'all need, girl, get in the comments, whatever. Hit your girl up and let me know what the fuck is up. I love y'all. Happy Halloween, and I can't wait to see y'all next week. Bye.